about the murals if we could, or
Okay.
let's hear about your other.
Sure. So, do we start over?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Max, I'm very excited that you're asking me about my vision, and I just so happen to have drawings. I hired an architectural engineering firm through my election fund, and I wanted to show people what type of future Edison would have. This is a school. I know we have a huge overcrowding crisis right now, so I actually drew out a school that we would have along the Kilmer property. That's one, and this is actually in the works right now. It just so happened that the day that I proposed this plan, the superintendent and the education committee, that was the same day that they also said they wanted this plan. So it's in motion right now. We're working towards this goal, and I believe it's achievable.
So, pardon me, Councilman, but could you just elaborate a little bit on the overcrowding issue and why you need this project?
Our schools are very overcrowded. I mean, they were overcrowded when I was in high school, and now they're at max capacity.
And so you'd be working in concert with the Board of Education.
Correct.
As the mayor. What else are you envisioning?
I have a plan to redevelop some of our parks and renew some of our parks, make them more exciting. This is as a supplement. This would be a supplement to a recreation center, which is a shorter term goal. Let's just say about a couple years out. The Polanski Park playground is where I'd want to have multiple cricket pitches, as well as tennis courts, a softball field, which already exists, but just enhancing everything so that people feel like they are part of the community. And then I'll go to here. This right here is the Middlesex Greenway, and this already exists. It's a nonprofit. What I wanted to do was recreate something similar to Grounds for Sculptures and make a landmark in Edison. I want the Greenway to be an outdoor museum. In my mind, what I would like to do is have it so that it is representative of women's history. And Edison has so much rich history that the way that I envisioned it was you can take the backs of the buildings. You can take the backs of the buildings that are facing the Greenway and enhance it by having murals. And within those murals, let's just say it's every 50 feet along the whole Greenway, you can represent a different year or a different decade moving forward. We have rich history that goes back to the World Wars. And I want to show that, and I want to show women's empowerment. I think that we don't do enough for that, and I want to make people proud of Edison Township. I want people to come to Edison and say, you know what, this is a landmark that we're proud of. This is something that we're here, along with various monuments as well. Moving forward.
Sorry, Councilman. What is some of the history that you would want to see highlighted? Obviously, you would have commissions and people would be involved in picking some of that out, but is there anything when you look at your town's history that you would be proud to see represented there?
To me, the most fascinating thing about Edison Township that people, they don't remember as much, or people that are outside of Edison don't recognize as much, is that we have so much history related to the World Wars. Raritan Center used to be called Raritan Arsenal, and before, and it was actually the largest embarkation site during the World Wars. People used to leave the Raritan River, like when it was called Raritan Arsenal, and they would go abroad just from here. So we have Army barracks, we have a lot of military, old-time history here that I want to showcase right here.
What are some of the other projects you envision?
And then Woodbridge Ave redevelopment. I want to showcase that. Sorry, I want to redo Woodbridge Avenue. I want Woodbridge Avenue to be a downtown feel that we can be proud of, with a walking area, something that people feel like they're genuinely part of a beautiful community that they're proud of. That is what I want to do along Woodbridge Avenue.
And what's the last one here?
The marina.
One,
this is my most exciting plan, and this is the long-term plan. This long-term plan would be, and I can send you these digital images as well. This long-term plan is more of a 7-8 year plan, similar to what Mayor Ryman has done with along his marina front. But it's to build a marina. We have a 7-mile river that is completely unused, and I want to build a long-term. I want to have a long-term plan for a marina that we're all just proud of, and with restaurants and a boat dock. Right now, it's just a boat dock, but there's so much more potential there.
Maybe one of these days we can walk down there and you can actually
Absolutely.
take me along.
Yeah, take it down.